Hi folks, it's Pete from the Academy team, and I'm here to take a first look at what I think is the most creative wireless flash system on the market, the Hahnel Modus system. Flash for me just opens up the extra creativity that shooting day to day you don't always get through natural light. Natural light, if it's a nice day, is good. And by a nice day, it's kind of got to be somewhere between a really nice, hot, bright, sunny day where the light's super harsh and somewhere a bit like today where it's just miserable and flat and wet. So natural light always produces its own challenges, and flash for me just unlocks the potential in every single opportunity that I come across. The Modus is one of the systems we use on our Speedlight workshop, where we introduce people to flash, sometimes for the first time, sometimes they've been doing it for quite some time. But it's so straightforward to set up. The connectivity is literally 2 buttons on the transmitter, 2 buttons on the flash. It's coded, it's synced. You can go out and about shooting with it from that point onwards. And just setting up, you've got full TTL control, so it'll work TTL with your manufacturer's TTL system, full manual control. You can set up multiple flashes in groups with the Viper system, or just set up multiple flashes for synchronized flash. The 600 RT Mark II, the latest evolution, same lithium battery, so if you were an original 600 user, you've got exactly the same lithium battery cell in here. The key differences with the Mark II are a new base plate lock system, so it's literally just a click release one now rather than the rotate to screw down, which I keep locking on my camera. Also a USB charger, so a nice small portable charger you can take around with you. This flash is amazingly powerful. Its guide number is 60. It gives you a fantastic range, so if you're using 200mm lenses, for example, at weddings, it's going to give you range across a venue, so you can be nice and subtle and capture all those candids. Likewise, if you're a sports or wildlife photographer, it's going to give you flexibility in the location of the flash and still deliver the power and range that you need to. Got loads of diversity and control in there. So next up, we've got the 360 RT. This is the latest from Hahnel in their Modus system. Fully compatible and integratable with the 600s if you've already got them, as well as with the Captors, the Captor Pros, and any of the Viper systems. The key things really on this is, again, lithium-ion battery, rechargeable internally on this one with the USB. 600 full charge photos, same as you get out of the Modus, although real-world testing shows slightly more than that as well on full power. Really nice, lightweight, small flash, great as a first flash, especially if you're a mirrorless user. Great in small social environments. It's nice and discreet. Guide number 36, so it doesn't have quite the range and power of the 600, but you wouldn't expect it to based on the size. But just adds flexibility and creativity to the overall Modus system. You've got wireless connectivity, so you can set them up completely remote from your shooting location, which is useful. But you've also got high-speed sync compatibility, so as long as you've got high-speed sync within your camera system, the flash is fully high-speed sync compatible up to 1/8,000th of a second, because the flash actually fires at around 20,000ths of a second intervals, so you can create a full exposed image even at 8,000ths of a second on the shutter. We set up a nice straightforward shot here, something you can create easily at home. We've got 2 light setup, both working wirelessly from the Viper, so we've got 2 of the Modus 600s, positioned slightly to the side, but slightly behind from my perspective of this glass. And what we're doing a nice high-speed sync shot. We're going to freeze the motion, not so much freeze the motion with the flash, but freezing the motion purely through using such a high shutter speed, and using the flash just to add a very different creative edge to what is basically tap water. And a couple of, we'll call them ice cubes, but they're fake. Using 2 600s just to give me a balance of light. So much like natural light, if you've got one light source, you've got a light cast, and therefore you've got shadow. with a single light, and you can absolutely do this with a single light. I've done it multiple times. We do it on our Speedlight workshops all the time. We start it off with a single light and then we incorporate the second light. But the second light just gives you the balance. It gives you the total shape of the glass against what we're creating as a very dark background, and also gives a real nice crystallization to the water as it splashes out and creates so much shape and form because you've got a balance rather than just light and shadow. Yes, if you've already got manufacturer-owned branded flash, that's not an issue with the Modus system. So the Modus works primarily from Hahnel's Viper system. So the transmitter that comes with the Modus is a Viper transmitter, and you can actually buy Viper receivers, which, if you buy the correct manufacturer for your manufacturer flash guns, gives you control through the transmitter of the flash while it's on the Viper receiver as well. So it's absolutely seamless between the two systems. So key things about the Viper TTL transmitter: it's 2.4 gigahertz, 100 meter range wireless transmitter, high speed sync compatible, and can control up to 15 flash guns in 3 independent groups. So folks, we hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you'd like any more information on any of the Modus systems, please visit the jessops.com website or pop into your nearest nationwide store. If you have liked it, please click like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. See you again soon.